Hey everybody, it's Dennis with Free Course Daily. Today is Monday, February 11th, and I want to bring you a video here on 99 life-changing free Udemy courses. Before I do that, I want to remind you, if you're not subscribed to the list yet, to get 7 free courses each week or daily throughout the week. You want to go to freecoursedaily.com/free. All right, let's take a look at these courses here. I'm going to see if I can go through these fairly quick because there's a lot of them. Just want to remind you that some of these courses, it's not guaranteed that they're going to be free forever. I put this together last year on November 3rd, and I noticed that there's one that has changed to a paid course, and when I'm done with this broadcast, and I'll switch it out for something different. So if you are someone who is watching this later and you are looking at this list, the link is going to be up above the video in the description. Just send me a message and I'll see if I can find a similar course to replace it or something different. Okay, so let's get started. Now, I call these life-changing courses because I believe that learning new skills has the potential to make a big impact on the lives of others by learning a new skill, maybe starting your own business, maybe a promotion, maybe a raise or something like that, switching to another job. Because you've learned new skills by taking these courses. And I try to get courses that are rated at least 4 stars and above. So the first one that we're looking at is Introduction to Amazon Kindle eBook Publishing for Beginners. Looks like it has 388 ratings and probably has a lot of students enrolled because I know the instructor. I've written a couple of books myself, so if you're interested in writing a Kindle book, definitely check out that course. Next here, Make Money from Home, How to Build an Online Business. This is something that I do by working at home, and it's something that you can do too. This one has 4.4 stars and over 4,168 ratings. Next here, we've got Build a Profitable Shopify Dropshipping Business in 90 Days. I've been playing around with Shopify myself. This one has 4.2 stars, 301 ratings. You can learn how you can use Shopify and AliExpress to drop ship product from overseas to customers here in the US, if you're watching this from the US, or around the world. If you want to learn how to play an instrument, here's a course here, Beginner Violin 101, Care, Maintenance, and the Right Gear. So it'll show you how to learn that instrument. 327 ratings. How to make GIMP 2.8 look and act like Photoshop. That's an application that I believe is free and much like Photoshop for editing photos. If you're interested in learning that skill there, enroll in that course, which has 4.2 stars and 589 ratings. Now, if you're watching this later, it could change possibly, and definitely have more ratings, or the stars, the review there, or the ranking would change. How to make an online store with WordPress, e-commerce. So again, this is something that I do myself. I love exploring and experimenting with this stuff. This is a course that will show you how to do that. 4.1 stars and 1,130 ratings. If you want to learn illustrating with Adobe Illustrator CS3, definitely take a look at this course, which has 4.1 stars and 400 ratings. You could learn how to illustrate something like children's books. You could go in and you could start your own freelancing service by going to one of the many free or the many freelancing sites is what I'm trying to say there. 8 beautiful Ruby on Rails applications in 30 days. Here's how to build and make a WordPress website from scratch in 2019. So that's going to have some current information. And we've got become an Android developer from scratch if you want to learn Android. That's got 22,510 ratings, so that's obviously a very popular course. Now, I probably won't go through all of these because there's a lot here. You can see that you've got a course here on cake baking, photography, again, another drop shipping course, Android, Angular, which is a coding language, from photo to DVD, how to preserve your memories, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin stuff, if you're into that or interested in learning more. Secret sauce of great writing. So if you want to write a book, again, this is a course that'll help you do a better job at that. Here's one with a 4.7 star rating, 1676, and it's the building blocks of digital painting. So that sounds like something that would be a cool course to take. Photoshop to HTML5 and CSS3. That's coding languages for website. Now, in between, you'll see these ads here from our sponsors. If you're interested in this stuff, take a look at that there because those sponsors support Free Course Daily. AWS concepts, that's Amazon Web Services, definitely an in-demand skill. Learn Tableau, I believe is how you pronounce that. This is like a business analytics software from a company out of, I believe, the Seattle area. My friend Phil Ebner has a course here on webcam videography, how to do better video, live streams, kind of like what I'm doing right now, and webinars. I am enrolled in this course. I know Phil, he teaches great courses, so this is definitely one that if you're interested in that, definitely enroll. This is one of the most popular courses on Udemy by Vanessa Van Edwards. It's got 4.4 ratings. It's got over almost 11,000 ratings, and I know that this course has, I think, close to 100,000 enrolled. It's the 7 scientifically proven steps to increase your influence. So if you want to be influential and influence others, look at that course. TypeScript design patterns. We've got professional logo design with Adobe Illustrator. Excel, so if you're wanting to learn Office apps, take a look at that one. There's another Angular course. There's a Windows Server 2012 administration for beginners. Photoshop again for web design. Blogging tips that'll make you a better blogger. I believe I'm enrolled in that course and I started taking some of it, but I have a busy schedule, so haven't completed it yet, but I did like what I had watched so far. Game development. If you want to develop applications for mobile phones and get wealthy with that, if you're familiar with Angry Birds, that not only was an application game for mobile phones, it became a movie on all kinds of stuff, sheets and plush animals, all kinds of stuff that came from that. So take a look at that. How to create profitable magazines with Google Slides. So this one looks like that the ranking since I put this up slipped a little bit, so I might end up switching that out to something else, but if it's still there, take a look at it, because you know, I go to movies sometimes where people don't give it a good ranking, and I end up liking it. So we all have our different reasons for liking and disliking a course. And so what I always do is I read some of these ratings, what people have said, and then look at the negative ones and just see, like, maybe somebody was having a bad day that day and they just gave it a bad ranking. Beginner's Guide to Microsoft Excel Pivot Tables. I know Excel, but I do not know pivot tables, but you might want to learn that. HTML and CSS workflows. Tech Basics, Cables and Connectors. Learn to Code in 14 weeks. We got Photoshop Fundamentals. Deep Learning Prerequisites, the NumPy stack in Python. I know that Python is a programming language. It does have over 10,000 ratings, so I'm sure this is a popular course with 4.5 stars. Here's another Office application, PowerPoint slide design, casual slide presentation. So if you want to get better at PowerPoint, look at that. Another Excel course, Intro to Cloud Computing, which is definitely in demand. Talked about earlier with AWS, Amazon Web Service. That's what that is cloud-based computing. Code Your First Game, so learning how to do another arcade game. Here's AWS again. Google Docs, this one here has gone from free to paid, so I will switch that out with something hopefully like or similar to that. Foundation preparation exam review here. So how to prepare for these exams for a lot of these languages so that you can get hired for those skills. BeLive TV is a way for you to broadcast on Facebook with Facebook Live. I'm using Ecamm for the Mac, but I've used BeLive TV, and this is a course there that will teach you how to do that. Piano. Here's another instrument that you can learn by taking a course. Mastering the basics right here of NPM. I'm not totally sure what that is. I think it's a programming language. Web design with Squarespace. So I use WordPress. The website that you're looking at is a WordPress website, but Squarespace is one of the other services out there, and you can learn how to create websites with Squarespace and possibly open up your own web design business and build Squarespace sites for others. Find hot and virtual Shopify dropshipping product. So earlier I talked about the course with Shopify and AliExpress. This course will teach you how to find product that is selling well. Let's see, concentration and focus, the principles of deep work, so that you learn how to focus better and be more productive. More Excel courses, more cloud computing courses, another Adobe Illustrating course, learning 3D modeling with Blender under 2 hours, web development, another one on HTML and CSS, which is cascading style sheets. It's just basically the code that gives a website its look and feel. AWS Essentials, we've got Amazon product research made easy. So if you're somebody who wants to do Amazon fulfillment, FBA is fulfillment by Amazon, which means that you actually ship your products to Amazon. They keep them in a warehouse, and as you sell on their site, they take care of the fulfillment for you and then charge you a fee. How to make the perfect green smoothie. This one looks like a really cool course to have a healthy smoothie. YouTube thumbnail art strategy. This is going to show you how to make good thumbnails and stuff like that. I do notice that the score has dropped on that, so you might not see that when you watch the video, because I might decide and switch it out. So I don't have like the time to like look at these like weekly because there's so many of them on Free Course Daily, but I do try to go through on a schedule and just kind of look and update these a lot of times before I broadcast, but I wanted to come on today before I go on to Starbucks and work on some other projects. So we've got Shopify apps. So when you have a Shopify store, there are apps that help you make your Shopify store even better. And this one will show you some of the apps that Tim recommends. I've taken this course. It's got some good information if you're interested in opening a Shopify store. Android Wear programming. I didn't mean to click on that there, but we're going to go to Programming 101. I'm going to, going to try to back up here. Give me just a moment here. Got to bring the, oh, we don't want that either. We want toolbar, so I can go, I know what it did. Opened up another tab. My bad. Let's go here. Let's close that and continue. So as I was saying, if you want to learn Android Wear programming, it's just kind of like the Apple Watch. I have one that I wear sometimes, and this will teach you how to make apps for that watch. Programming 101, calligraphy. If you want to learn how to do calligraphy, it's kind of like a lost art, I think. I don't do a lot of writing myself, and gosh, I probably forgotten how to do calligraphy. It's been so long. How to become successful in every aspect of your life. So if you're looking to improve your life in 2019, that's definitely a course you want to look at. JavaScript development, LinkedIn profile. So if you're wanting to learn how to improve your profile, so when you do go out looking for jobs, that employers are going to see your profile and more than likely want to get in touch with you. Portuguese, if you want to learn another language, it's something cool that you can do, and here's a free course on that. On writing, I believe, is another writing course. Database and SQL query. Time management, this is a course from my friend Brandon Hakeem. Great course, great instructor, lots of ratings there, and over 4.2 stars. How to be happy, tools for success. Monetizing your website, Casey Tan. Casey teaches a lot of courses. You can see he's got some great reviews and star ratings. Again, another course from Steve McDonald on Excel. Polite English in 40 minutes. That one looks like it slipped a little bit. So I might go ahead and switch that one out too for something close. It's got a lot of ratings, so I'm not sure why it's gone below 4 stars. But like I was saying, sometimes you get some people are not having a good day or whatever, and they just maybe they didn't like the instructor's teaching style. I don't know. I'm an instructor myself, and I sometimes wonder, because I have a lot of great reviews, and then all of a sudden I get a bad review. And with the ranking system for Udemy, sometimes that can throw a wrench in things and drop it on down. So again, I always read those ratings to see what other people are saying. And I look at the 4 stars, I kind of look at the 3 stars, and then maybe if there's some ratings, because a lot of times some people will just give a course a star rating and not put the reason why they're rating it that. So if you come across a course like that, again, look at the ratings there. Here's one here, Learn Logic, Pro X, Java, Unity game development, build a basketball game. Getting close to the end here. Introduction to Windows servers. We've got 2012 and Linux for beginners, not Unix. 2012 is a while ago, but I think that a lot of times you can still get great information from these courses, because I'm pretty sure Windows Server has advanced, but I don't use Windows. I use a Mac, so I'm not quite sure. But you should be able to still learn some good skills from that. Piano Grooves, another instrument course here. Essentials of JavaScript, E56, fun and clear introduction. Learn to code in 14 weeks. Here's another Shopify or WooCommerce site. So you can go into these. Let's take a look at this here, the reviews. So this one here, you can see by this bar, has 59% 5 stars and 33%, and then only 1%, and we got 6% here on the lower end of that scale. 5 stars being the best, of course, but you can click on this bar right here, and you can see that nobody left. Even though they left a star, they didn't leave any review comments. Here, you've got a couple here. slow talking, repeats a lot, could not be summed up a lot, or could be summed up a lot quicker. So somebody being maybe a little nitpicky on that. A very super unofficial introduction to products. It might be useful if you know nothing about WordPress. So this one is not specifically a course on WordPress, which is what you use WooCommerce on. It's just talking about why you might use one or the other. And if you want to learn WordPress, then you go take a course on WordPress. But you can see like this feature review. You've got a great review there. And if you click up here on the 5 stars, here you go. Here's a lot of 5 stars as recent as 6 months ago. All right, let's go ahead and continue with the rest of those. I got to bring my toolbar back up so I can click on this, and then I'll get rid of that again. Okay, so let's look at these last few courses here. Operation management here. I believe that's like if you're wanting to learn how to learn operations management in a business, in a corporate environment. Mongoose.js Essentials. Mongoose is just another coding language. We've got one more cloud computing course. More WooCommerce. So if you take that other course and you decide WooCommerce is the way to go, then you'll want to sign up for this plugin tutorial to find out how to set up WooCommerce. I have built some WooCommerce sites, and I can tell you that I'm not totally familiar with it. I know enough how to launch a store, get it going, but a lot of these plugins have so many settings that sometimes it's best to either read a book, or I like taking a course so I can learn that. Angular, programming for entrepreneurs, HTML and CSS again. Another course on Excel. Writing the ultimate one-page strategic business plan. A lot of times if you're going to go to a bank and ask for a loan for your business, you need to submit a business plan. Photoshop. Teaching online. This is actually by my friend Dave Espino. Dave is a great instructor, and Dave is teaching a course here how you too can teach online. So if you learn some of these skills and you think that you can teach it better, by all means, I would recommend learning about how to launch your own course online. I did that back in 2014, and I have 11 courses now on Udemy. I haven't produced any lately because I'm doing Free Course Daily and my other site, onlinecoursecoupons.com. But eventually I'll probably release more courses. Growth hacking, free tools for small businesses. So being able to grow that business quickly by using those hacker tools there. Introduction to graphic design. If you want to be a graphic designer and maybe do some freelancing and help others, if they're building a website and they want better graphics and they're not skilled at that, then they can come to you for that stuff. Another Shopify and Facebook quick start guide to an e-commerce store. Cool thing about Shopify is you can actually pull in your store product into your Facebook page, and I believe that course will teach you how to do that. Finishing up here, build your own network learning environment. How to self-study English online. So you might be somebody watching this from a foreign country and you want to learn English so that you can maybe take some of these skills and either move to America and work for a company here, or just to be able to communicate with others here in the US or where English is spoken, so that you can share your skills with them. Cisco Labs with Advanced Programming. These are 2 bonus courses here. And Leadership, the number 1 key to guarantee business courses. So again, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to Free Course Daily, freecoursedaily.com/free, you'll get a weekly email, sometimes more than a weekly email. I've changed the formatting a little different now. You'll go to a page on Sunday after I send you the email and get the course for Sunday. Monday before, or shortly before 6 a.m. Eastern time, I'll put up the free course for Monday. And then on Tuesday, the same thing throughout the week. And then what I'll do is on Wednesday, send out a reminder. And then on Friday again, remind you. And then on Sunday, start over with the next week of courses. So just a reminder that not all courses are guaranteed that they're going to be free. You saw at least one of those there that is paid now. Instructors can do that at any time. So if you see a course that you're interested in, by all means, enroll in it when you see it. You don't have to take it right away. You can take it at your leisure. That's the great thing about online courses, is that you can take your tablet, your mobile phone, your laptop, or whatever, and use the Udemy app and watch them at any time. You can also subscribe to Free Course Daily down here at the bottom. Or if you're interested in paid Udemy courses, go to Udemy. Take a look at that. When you go to Udemy and you buy those paid courses, you help support Free Course Daily and online course coupons, so I can continue to bring these free courses to you. And I'm hoping to launch a service soon that would allow you to subscribe at a low monthly price, and will work with instructors to bring some paid courses to those who are subscribed for free. I know a lot of instructors, and I know a lot of instructors would be willing for me to share that stuff with my audience. So I will be announcing that here probably in a couple of weeks, or towards the, I would say maybe the middle of March, with the stuff that I have going on. So again, I'm Dennis with freecoursedaily.com. I hope you enjoy the courses. I hope that you share this with others on Facebook, or maybe LinkedIn, Google Plus. I need to take that out of there because they're going away, and Pinterest, or whatever your favorite social media platform might be. Thanks for watching. Take care.